look it up.
Okay. We're going to look up porn in the meantime. So we're going to watch Motocross. I'm Kenji.
Duh. I'm Zach, and I'm looking up possibly pornography.
Possibly. We're not going to show it, obviously. Because, oh, by the way, if I keep looking in that direction, it's because all my recording software is over there. So I'm being as diligent as I possibly can, considering that last video, nothing recorded. So... What if she just jumped in front of him? She's like, Andrew.
Also, why does she have the trophy?
What?
That's usually like a thing that's given to the school, and then like the school keeps it. Why does she get to take the trophy home?
That's a good point. I didn't even know that. I've never gotten a trophy before, so I don't know.
Jason, honey, come on in, get things up for dinner.
Of course, you got the kid genius here.
Well, he's just, he's just a grease monkey. He just takes things apart and just puts them back together.
I used to do it as a kid. My parents didn't like it.
I did that as a kid, but I was never able to put it back together because I would try, and then I would get frustrated and realize it's not exactly how it was, and then I'd just give up.
I would always have extra parts at the end, which clearly shows I can do it better than the factory can.
Yeah. It's like, those parts don't need to be in there. Just fucking take them out.
Are you guys gonna race? Oh, Dad's gonna freak if he finds out.
Which is why it's a good idea if he doesn't, right?
Arctic can hear it.
What's sad is I've done that.
You tried to use a hose as a microphone?
I was working at Lifetime Fitness. So we have to hose out the, Zamboni that we had.
Okay.
That would clean up the whatever, the grime on the floor for the bathrooms. And then you just kind of spray with a hose.
Yeah.
Right? Just the filter. I remember it was the winter. And this was the winter where shit almost just shut down all over the place.
Yeah. It was like last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I was turning it, and I was trying to hold it and do other shit, and the hose is pointed towards me, and I pressed on the lever and I was shot in my face. I'm just dumb. So
yeah, everybody has their moments.
I love this house has essentially a motocross ring
right next to it.
Not right next to it. It's in their front yard. They literally got land so they could have this.
That's. I mean, hey, when dads get on a kick, they.
That's very true. That's very true.
Also, like how it makes it seem like she never drives or never rides, but she also just did a fucking trick that I'm pretty sure takes you a while to learn. Like she just put her legs up over the handlebar and a jump. So.
What did the doctor say?
Chlamydia.
Dad, this wasn't Andy's fault. It was an accident. You said yourself I should be out there every day.
I meant with my supervision.
Dad in this movie is such a cunt.
He's not a cunt. I get it. From a father's perspective, it's kind of just like, I don't want you to get hurt.
Wouldn't understand.
But at the same time, if you're going to let the son do it, then you might as well let the daughter.
It's just like, not my supervision. Like, what would you have done? Would you have stopped him from falling?
Yeah, he would have sprinted and
caught him.
Dominic Toretto when he saves Lenny in Fast 6 or 7 or 8 or whichever one.
6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know, 10.
I want you to start concentrating on things that a 15-year-old girl should be concentrating on. And that does not include racing motocross.
You belong in the kitchen.
You should be washing my clothes. In fact, where's my sandwich? I'm about to leave here.
Such a terrible throw.
Do you expect her to nail him in the head and
I don't know.
Him crash into the others?
What up, dude?
What's up, Andy? See, did you just teleport over here, man? I just rapped with you on the phone.
You did?
I don't. It's like every movie that I've ever watched. Just go with it. Just be like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, just don't do anything over the top for no reason.
I was at a crawfish broil, and my friend, it was amongst a group of people I didn't know, and he's just like, Kenji over here, he has 2 and is waiting for his 3rd with his wife. And I'm just like, yep, can't wait. It's going to be the greatest thing in the world.
And everybody was like, yeah.
It was just like, hey man, congratulations. It's like, yeah, I know. I can't wait to leave them. It's gonna be awesome.
How many parts did you order?
Not $500 worth. Bro, the boots were $300 and
Boots.
I already told you, I don't need any boots. These aren't even
This
my
guy's having a
size.
pass. This guy's having the worst day.
I knew I shouldn't done mushrooms today.
Honestly, I'd be so frustrated. Someone being like, I want this. No, I don't want it. I mean, no, can you actually bring that up? Like, what?
Look, admit it. This could work. I show up dressed as you, acting like you, race. We stay in the series, and then as soon as Dad comes back, we switch back riders.
To me, that doesn't even look like the same person, honestly.
It doesn't. This dude has a more defined jawline than she does.
By the way, honey, where were you today? We missed you.
Why do they have a schnauzer magnet? They don't have a dog.
Maybe they had a dog, and then Andrew run him over. Some sort of asshole.
Wait, how'd you get the haircut?
I mean, I'm sure she just went to go get a haircut.
But how'd you go to get a haircut with nobody knowing?
You can get a haircut with no one knowing.
Well, no, she's not. She's only 15. She doesn't have a driver's license.
She motocrossed there. I don't know, man.
You know, if I remember correctly, the mall doesn't open till 10, and I don't think they let motorcycles inside.
Oh! Now you fucked up!
I cannot believe that you were actually going to go through with this. Not to mention the fact that you were going to get into a car with Jimmy Bottles.
He had his driving glasses.
Jimmy Bottles.
His last name is Bottles. Obviously, it has to be Bottles.
Jimmy Bottles.
Bubbles was already taken.
Jimmy Bubbles would have been perfect. That's a nice fucking bike you got there. You gotta be careful of the damn Sam squashes. Got a pesky little knee injury. He's just hard on the liquor. Mr. fucking Leahy over here.
Why won't you let Andy race?
Because girls don't race motorcycles. Well, they do, but not with boys. It's just not done.
But in school, they were teaching us about women's rights.
I don't want to talk about this. Go upstairs, make your bed.
Don't you love it? How that's like the response for all the like Disney parents. I don't want to talk about it. Go upstairs.
I mean, that's the response for most parents when you make a good point. It's just like, shut up. Fuck you.
I don't think I ever got sent to my room as a kid. That wasn't the way my parents did the shit.
No, they just put you in Christian school.
That was the ultimate punishment.
They just locked you in a room with a Bible.
With me today is Keith Allen. He's been on pit road all morning long. Keith, what's the attitude? What's the feeling down there in the pits? Well, the pits are abuzz and
What's the feeling down there in the pits?
What is the feeling?
Stank.
It's like, I don't know, man. I've never had sex with a woman. But
The Sarlacc pit.
Jeez, that's what I call someone's vagina.
And Barrett has finally caught Carson. And Carson's picking up the pace like he's a world champ or something. Barrett's totally frustrated. A lapper should move out of the
That's gonna be shitty. Going to a professional race and then you just get lapped by everyone. You see, he's done. He's like, is it over?
Way
Can I go?
after everybody else.
Barrett is crossed lines. He goes to the inside. Barrett now. One part of the inside. They bang Mark. And Carson is down. Well, that didn't last too long. I guess when you're fighting for that.
That didn't last too long. How dare you quote the girl I lost my virginity to?
I mean, that's not just losing my. That's like every sexual
Every
encounter
time.
I've ever had. I pump and then I'm just like, I'm so sorry.
Think about grandmas. Think about grandmas.
And then I run out.
I'm stoked to get the first round out of the way.
Well, congratulations. You now have to look to the rest of the
That's
series.
just number one in a long line of wins you're going to see this summer from Art Henderson Racing.
I love the idea of just some dude just being like, yeah, you totally won in the competition. And then the coach just grabs it, like grabs the mic. He's like, yeah, I totally fucking won that shit.
Well, then why are you even in the factory sponsorship?
Because factory sponsorship equals factory support. I mean, we get their expertise on making the bikes go as fast
What's this
as they
dude
can.
watching in the background? Just old film.
It's his highlight reel. He's just like, damn, I'm so fast.
Is that Sideburns?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to win this cup. You're going to have to start getting some points.
Don't worry, I know how to make sure that we do.
Again, that Andy on her ass is really it just throws me off.
Like, why?
Granted, if I ever had the opportunity to get sweatpants with my name on my ass, I would 100% take it.
Oh, absolutely.
That's pretty fucking cool. That's a cool way to like deuce out.
Could pop a wheelie the whole fucking way, bro.
It's cool if you nail it. It's embarrassing if you don't.
It would be embarrassing in my case. I would totally not nail it.
You know, I'm looking for Dean. You haven't seen him, have you?
Why would I see Dean?
I don't know. You guys like never hang out or anything?
Me and Dean? Get real.
Me and the Dean? James Dean?
Which one?
You know which one?
I don't know. I guess he's just not my type.
Well, what exactly is your type?
I'm looking for more out of a relationship than a guy who never changes out of motocross t-shirts and jeans. Spends every waking moment thinking of loopholes and knickknacks.
Did you hear about the assassin who was hired to kill a cow in a rice paddy with a small ceramic figurine?
What?
It was a knick-knack paddywhack.
God damn it. All right.
You don't want to help me with the training anymore, you know?
No. Look, Carson, you have got major potential.
Thank you.
Whoa. Give me 5 or something.
Guys can hug. I don't understand.
Guys can totally hug.
I hug my friends all the time.
Yeah.
I fuck them too, but it's not a big deal. I kiss them. Bros can kiss. It's not a big deal. Thumbs up. I like it.
Don't they end up getting together in the end?
I mean, obviously. Did you see that guy's finger guns?
Wild West.
We are so dead.
We're all through here. Why don't you get packed? We can talk about this when we get home.
I love how like she just thinks she has to listen. It's like literally, you don't.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, she's under the age of 18, so she would technically have to.
No, I meant his wife.
Oh.
She could literally just be like,
I want a divorce.
Go fuck yourself.
I hope you don't mind. I need to sleep in a west-facing room so the sun does not wake me.
Ew.
Maybe hobbies in cheerleading. You never know.
That-
It's like the Thrasher magazines.
No.
Where he's just there. It's like the side-by-side pictures of the trick, and he's just like, nice. That pirouette's pretty good. Technique's a little off, but you know.
Mom said you were sick.
I mean, this is ridiculous. I could win.
If you had a bunk bed, would you be on the top or the bottom?
Bottom's so much easier.
Oh my god. I thought the top would be cool until I was in a hostel and I was on the top bunk. Whenever I had to like be somewhere at like 5 a.m, it sucked.
Oh yeah, I got fortunate to be the bottom bunk in the military, in basic training.
Were you just checking out a rack? You look down.
Just you guys look so much alike.
We are twins.
Yeah, he keeps looking down.
I don't know.
I caught him in the Henderson's trailer. It looked like they were making some kind of deal. He's a snake dad, and I was just trying to help.
If you want to help, go apologize to him.
I rest my case.
Apologize?
The father's kind of a cunt who's not seeing obvious signs.
I mean, he's just in a stressful situation, you know. He's trying to win for the glory, and he's trying to make sure that he wins so that he can relive his glory days and be like, I was the greatest.
Like Uncle Rico.
Dad, I was a jerk.
No, you weren't. You were trying to help. You're doing a great job, by the way.
I'm sorry, her getup is really bothering me.
Her?
Yes.
Her? Those are the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my life.
That's what I noticed. I was just like, what the fuck, man?
You wearing Skechers? Nobody wears Skechers.
She's wearing New Balances. She's wearing dad shoes.
Chill out, dude. You tanked it. It wasn't his fault.
It was a trick. It was just the kind of trick a girl would pull.
That's pretty harsh right there.
Why is he looking at his lips? He's like looking directly at Renee's lips.
What does French lips do? He also looks high. Hey, what do you mean by that?
No, I think he's just looking at his these beautiful, supple French lips. I wonder if they kiss just as much as they suck.
After everything this young woman did, the way she masqueraded as her brother, kept her identity a secret, after what she went through, a woman who came out on top in a man's sport, you think we'd let her sign with anyone but us?
I don't know, man. This movie's great, but it's also like...
I like this better than Brink.
Yeah, that's for sure. This movie's actually pretty good.
There was more of a moral to the story in this one.
I don't know. What would you give this movie?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Out of 10, I'd give it a 6.5.
Yeah, I'm probably there with you. Like 6.5, 7.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, like, the acting was pretty good. The moral of the story wasn't bad. It would have been better if there was like violence and swearing and stuff.
I think it would have been better if there was like a beer in the background.
A single beer.
Just one dude with just like a beer. Yeah, so just Bud Light and Confederate flags just in the background, just like, oh god.
I mean, let's not pretend that that's not what most motocross scenes look like.
I'm sure
there's always at least one.
There's one. There's got to be one.